It all went back to the royal visit of 1959. The Queen and Prince Philip were visiting Edmonton, and the city was actually looking for something that it could build to commemorate the visit. And I was among the group that promoted the idea of a planetarium to commemorate the visit.
I started working at the QEP in early 1970 as a part-time presenter in the Dome. When John Holt became the director in '73, he hired me as the full-time astronomer lecturer, which meant I was responsible for show production and presentation in the Dome. The stars came from here. All of these little knobs are tiny star plates with holes in them for the sky, accurately done to the sky. A light source inside, you turn it on, you get light coming through all these, you get it projected onto the dome. And these arms were for the planets. They were fairly basic, but at least you could position the planets where they were that evening.
And this is how we used to go in. All this stuff.
My journey started back in 1983 when I started my first job at the Queen Elizabeth Planetarium as the reception booking officer and took care of the gift shop. During the day, the majority of our visitations was all school groups, and those were the ones that showed the most excitement, especially with the younger kids.
The theater dimensions simply evaporated and expanded as soon as the lights went out and the stars came on. All of a sudden you were looking into infinity.
We worked with an architect to really define what the historical and the heritage aspects of the building were. So when we designate a building as a historical resource, it comes along with obligations as the city of Edmonton, as the owner. And so it really led us down a path where we are going to preserve this.
I've been working on the wood finishes at the planetarium here, trying to restore these old door frames and finishes. So some of these are modified pieces that we retained when the original demolition was done. I'd say probably about 95% of it is restored. It's extremely rewarding bringing old material and wood back to life.
So for us as youngsters to come to a facility like this and actually see the science behind that, and then come into the theater and almost be in touch with that environment in a climate-controlled place, it was exciting. It fueled your imagination. To be part of a restoration here now in 2019 and delivering this project to be put into service 60 years after it was originally done, you take a lot of pride in that.
That was my home. It was my first one, so I have a love for the planetarium that when I heard it was being reimagined back to its glory of the 1960s, I was so thrilled.
One of the things I'm looking most forward to here is bringing my own kids. Being able to show them a place that meant something to me as a kid and showing them how I've been able to bring it a part of being able to restore the building and bring it back for all Edmontonians.